So, hello, my name is Adrians Babris. I'm 16 years old, and this is my car, an E36 BMW Compact. What can I tell you about this car? Nothing much, but it's my car. As you can tell, I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm still a learner. In Latvia, you can only get your license from 18 years old. So, I'm still a learner driver, but I've had a lot of experience with cars and crashes, unfortunately. So my BMW is a 318, if that tells you anything much to the car guys out here. I've got a 1.8 litre petrol. And what else I can tell you about this car? I have a welded diff. Been in a couple crashes. Had to change a lot of parts. I've got some very nice winter tires on. What else? The max speed what I've went on this car is 186. Nothing much, but for this car, it's quite a lot. I've changed the gearbox multiple times because my sister was at the wheel, so that was messed up. The steering wheel and the alignment is still a little bit messed up after my crashes. Will this pass MOT? It will definitely not pass MOT, but I have the MOT till 2023, January. So at least that's something. The interior is leather and it's in extremely good condition, and it hasn't been tampered with at all. And the driven mileage in kilometers here has been, I think, on the car 236,000. Myself, I have put on around 80,000 of those kilometers on the car. What else? The interior is very good. There's 3 back seats in the back. No doors for the back because it's a compact, obviously. And yeah, it goes very well. The crashes where I have been personally in this car, one happened last week, unfortunately. But in total, like on winter tracks, I take this car out in the winter to some tracks. In total, I've been in, I would say, around 5 winter crashes on the track, just by myself, drifting and learning. Around 2 in the summer, and from my personal experience, I've been in 3 other crashes which were in different cars. One was in an E30, which got me very messed up. I broke my hip in 3 places, my spinal cord at the proper bottom, my tailbone to be exact. I broke my tailbone, and I have broken my rib as well, broken my arm as well in a different crash. So in general, I have a lot of experience with cars, even though I am only 16 years old. The last crash on this car, it wasn't too nice. I was in 3rd gear, I would say, going around, it wasn't too fast, around 90 kilometers per hour. It was on a dirt road, it was extremely wet, you couldn't see much. We went on the proper side, and it was obviously the most wet part, and I lost control on all 4s. So I was already going sideways, drifting, and it was on a straight road. Went on the proper side, and it was too wet. I lost control on all 4s. Luckily enough, I was able to brake, but otherwise it would have been extremely bad of a crash. But still, in the end, we crashed. Luckily, we got pulled out straight away, but a lot of things got messed up during that crash. So, since I am not English, since I am not 100% English, I've lived in the UK for 13 years, but still I do not know the components, parts, the names of them, but something in the back broke on the back right tire. Later on you will be able to see that also exterior damage. There was a lot. It's very hard to open the doors now. The alignment got messed up as well for the front, but we already fixed that. But still, the steering wheel is not straight, but the alignment is still fine. And on the back right, we had a lot of damage to fix due to my last crash. But we all got that done in 24 hours. And luckily, I have a lot of friends in the motorsport scene which were able to help me straight away. So personally, my future plans with this car, I'm not sure. I'm probably going to keep this as a winter beater because it will not be able to pass MOT That's 100%, because a lot of metal is already rusted, a lot of parts need to be changed, and it's not worth putting this much money into my first car, even though it is an E36 Compact. But the car already has a lot of years, a lot of mileage, my car, and there's no point in keeping it. The only thing what I will say about this car is I will keep it as a winter beater, drive around during winter, drifting with like a couple of friends until I'm 18 years old, and then I'll probably have enough money to buy myself a new car. As well as this, I'm planning on maybe taking part in some drift tournaments next year during the summer season, but we will see about the plans and financial situation for myself. I am a student which goes here to college, but still I have my own car and I just like to drive around, I guess. I'm just a 16-year-old who doesn't know what to do with his life, but I'm still learning, still living my life, and luckily I've had the funds to fund this car. And yeah, so now you'll probably see some footage of how I drive this car on a daily basis.
It's barricaded the world with hate. It has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed. We have shut ourselves in. Machinery that makes abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical.
Bad brakes still. At least they work.
Yep.